Good evening, everybody. Happy Passover. I wanted to come and talk to you again today about what was going on in Jesus' life during this week. Today is Wednesday, of course. Now, we're celebrating the Passover today because that's when Passover fell this year. But in Jesus' life, Passover would have actually been Thursday, tomorrow, and not today. So when you go through and you read the scriptures, you don't see any accounts documented of Jesus doing anything on Wednesday. Now, the tradition associated with Passover would be that the Jewish families would take and would remove all of the leavening from the houses. And so most likely there wasn't much going on that Wednesday. Jesus was probably doing what Jesus does, still ministering, still teaching, still talking to people, even possibly spending time with his disciples. But the scriptures don't record anything specific for that day. Now tomorrow, very different thing. We start getting into a lot of activity associated with it. Now, just so you know, Passover actually occurs Nisan 14, going to Nisan 15. And remember, the Jews, their day changed at dusk. So if you had to put a time on it, 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening, right? So Thursday at 6 or 7 would be changing to Nisan 15, actually changing to Friday, and that was when the Passover would have been held, and Jesus would have been in the upper room with his disciples, celebrating the Passover, and of course all the events that went on through Friday, our Thursday night, their Friday morning, and leading up until the crucifixion early Friday morning for us in the AM time. So a little confusing to understand because of the difference in the calendar days and also because of the time shift, but still. So what do we take away from today? Passover is not one of those things that most Christians really understand. We're not exposed to it. So it's a great time to remember what Christ did for us. Passover paints the picture of salvation, of the gospel, and we see that completed in Christ on the cross. And so a great time of remembrance. If you were able to tune in to Wednesday night's Bible study with the church tonight, we actually made matzah, the unleavened bread, and talked about it a good bit. It was a lot of fun, really enjoyed it, but we'll carry on with this more tomorrow. For now, God bless you, and I hope you have a wonderful night and a great Passover.